before the actual exam, because he was like, I'm gonna just get him to a B. I got a B eventually, but so the thing is that basically what we're gonna do is keep it as simple as possible. Uh, just the same boy will be with me every day, okay? And isme I want the reason why I want you to choose this is I know you don't like maths, but there is a math scene in the movie. So you will. So if is there a particular kind of math sum that you don't like or you get wrong maybe?
Uh, like it's not that. I'm talking about next year. Next year's algebra.
Algebra, huh? Of course. So, but is there just generally a sum this year, a mathematical sum that you get wrong or
Not really, because there are not really any formulas.
formulas? Okay.
There are no formulas, so it's not really
Okay.
difficult.
So what we'll do is you take the sum you like the most from your class that you're studying now, and I brought this really big blackboard for you that you'll have to write on it with chalk. I brought there are two cars standing outside, by the way. All the equipment is inside. So yeah, so when I was leaving, that's why I also forgot to bring the permission letter. So that's one thing you should know. My university is in England, in London, okay? And they request to see these movies through YouTube. Now, yes, the film is getting uploaded onto YouTube on my account, okay? Your parents will be signing a permission letter that it's allowed, you're okay with it. So, are you comfortable with that? So, no one comments on it, no one, they just see it because it's an official university account. We can't have any like even friends commenting on it, nothing like that. Only the teachers at the most will give us criticism in class. We have a projector, so we have it connected to that, and we just simply keep it there. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So what we can do is the first scene is the chess scene, and the chess scene is you're going to be setting up the board. Now, since you know chess better than me, I'm sure you. How confident are you at chess?
Quite.
Okay, I'm definitely going to lose if I play a match with you, so I'm not going to challenge you. We'll start off in your room, and we'll shoot the first scene today. Okay, and I'll have about a light or two set up in your bedroom. It's about one is a square light, and it's about 100 watts, so it's a lot more powerful than this one. But the purpose of this is that it lights the character up very well. So you're my character. इसमें ये is for the sake of the shot, I'll keep it. I have a sheet that I keep over it. You can also choose what color sheet you want to put over it. It dulls the light down slightly because it's so strong. It's like in our face like this. So I'll keep it at a distance from you. And do you have a mirror in your bedroom? Okay, no, that's not an issue either. ठीक है. So, is your bedroom that side? That, okay. Alright, not an issue. So what we can do is, any more questions?
Not really.
Okay, so you want to say something for the camera? Anything you want? Anything. Go wild if you want. Because this part, we can do whatever we want. Whatever you want. If you're comfortable. Alright. It's okay. Okay, so what we'll do is I'll just shut this off, and yeah, so I'll just restart a bit because there was a bit of a technical problem. Okay, so the film is for university and so on, and that's why I chose you, father, and your mother. You in particular because my teachers and friends were wanting you to be in the film after having seen your last performance. Because when we were told to come into classes, we were told if we had any other work we had done before coming here. So I particularly had the work with you. So they all loved it. They all said कि ये बच्चा कौन है, लेकिन डांट क्यों खा रहा है? So so my nanny also saw it. She also loved your acting. She loved your father's acting. Apparently yours more when there was a bit of a competition over there. So it's just a week's worth, couple of days, ठीक है, at max. There will be a poster in the making of it. So that poster, when I made it, I'll send it to your father or your mother. You can see that.
You can put it up in your room.
So it'll have your name on it. It'll have your parents' name on it as well. So there will be some masks. There's a black paper plate and a white paper plate. So the white is yours, black is your father's. And so for the first few shots, you will wear school uniform, and then you will change into your regular home clothes, whatever you wear when you come home from school. Like we all love ripping our uniform off, and so so that's pretty much it. The whole thing is about a boy in an education system. It's about studies. It's about you not liking the studies, but at the same time it's him telling you to study. So it's mostly, we took your request quite seriously, no lines. So my teacher...
It's not that much of a problem with lines anymore.
No, but then we realized because it's an experimental film, so what that means is when you see, all your Fast and Furious and all, that's like big Hollywood feature films. This is more of you can do whatever you want with it. So we actually thought then we won't do any lines. It'll just be hand gestures, it'll be just no dialogue, just complete action. Okay? And I have one assistant with me. Okay? So I brought him from my house. His name is Nasir. My class fellows could not come because they fell a little behind on their own work. Otherwise, they were all wanting to meet you. Either way, they're saying, Mino will do brilliant acting. So they have full faith in you as well. The chessboard you can set up. What we'll do is after we've done this talk, when I talk to you one-on-one, then I'll show you the chessboard. You can set that up because you know chess better than me. I have never played chess in my life, and my dadi came over saying proudly that Amar has just won chess. So so that's pretty much the concept. So if you have any questions, you can ask me. I'll take it to you like literally a day at a time, a shot at a time. Okay? So we won't do ekdam se sare, but ek karke karenge. Okay? There will be some writing involved, but I'll give you enough time to practice it a bit, like pichle dafa ki tarah. Okay?
So I think you said that you filmed the beginning today and the end tomorrow, and the middle later on.
And the middle can be next week.
Okay.
Because it's an old film technique that you can use it if you have the beginning and end at your fingertips. Then what you can do is that you can build the middle like how you want it to be. Because it's experimental, a lot of it's going to be in editing, back and forth, the time loop, speed ramping, which is just stuff like speeding it up, making him go backwards. Because it's not your traditional film. It's an experimental film. Because a lot of the 1940s Ukrainian directors called like a film called Meshes of the Afternoon, or they've all done this like no sense of time film. There's all a back and forth going on. So when they also saw it, there was an artist, Salvador Dali, involved in the art production of it as well.
Oh yeah.
There was which one was it?
The slicing of the eyeball.
Andalusian dog.
Yeah.
Andalusian dog.
Yeah.
So we were studying those when we found out about it, though we were also quite disturbed that this is what experimental media is about. So isi ke andar I then designed the whole structure around you and your father and your mother. You're the main star of the film. Okay, I'll be with you, obviously, every step of the way like last time. And the poster you'll get towards the end of next week, most probably. Okay? So you can also come and see the movie if you want in my house. You can see it here. It's up to you. Okay, and yeah. So any questions you have, then you can ask.
Did you ever watch the last one?
The?
We didn't see. He hasn't seen the last one, the one that we made last time.
Yeah. So the COVID had hit last time.
That's
So
right.
the one where you were getting the scolding from your father. And so the film was about you and me, you're my younger self. So you were my younger, the younger me. So I was trying to lose weight in that film, and you were getting a scolding because from school I would get a scolding, and she would be called that your son has not done his homework, he's being very naughty. So that's why.
That was the last one.
Yeah, that was the last one. So teachers, some friends saw it, but since the COVID has now finished, you can see both together. So this it'll take me about a week to finish up and editing, and then I'll invite you over near the semester is ending. So 10th of May is when my school ends, and then you can come over if you're free. Whatever you want to eat, snacks, you can let me know. My sister and I will get them in for you, since we
Now you're talking.
there's a constant order every week, Amar, in my house, right, where she's paying and we're eating. So my sister and I, Chinese burgers, chips, everything. So that's pretty much it. So Amar is on the right, Yasir Chachu, another actor, is on the left, and Amar's mother, Anila Khala, is on the extreme left. And this is Group BTS. That's it. So any question you can always ask.
You said on the left, on the left, on the left. I've noticed in a lot of cases when we actually see the film, it's flipped.
It's flipped. No, this is going to stay as it is,
Okay.
because in BTS we rather not play around with it, because it's just fun BTS that we're uploading. Again, video BTSs are not. BTS Amar is behind the scenes, so it's the explaining of the movie, what you think of it and all, that comes first. But it's not a university requirement. It's just that I was reading up that you can do it. It looks better if you have it on record. So yeah.
Do you want to also go in just for one shot so that you're in the picture as well?
I'll do that with one-on-one with Amar.
Absolutely.
Okay. So any questions you have for me, you can ask. Anything you're feeling, being nervous, feeling happy, whatever you want to ask.
I want to ask how many scenes am I?
So you're going to be throughout all of them. But what's going to happen is that we'll have different people coming in and out of the scene. Obviously, before we do any scene, I will talk you through it, right? So for that, so this talk we're having right now, right? There will be another boy, Nasir, who's come with me from my own house. He will be recording me while I film you. So I got scared. So before any scene we do, so there are about 11 in total, okay? So because it's a 5-minute film, so the reason also why I wanted to have this chat with you is because a lot of directors who make movies in Pakistan, they don't really talk to the main actor, and if the actor is a child, they'll always say it's not needed. But this is why I wanted to have your opinion, that it's simple, it's about a boy who, because the education system is as such that we have a lot of pressure on us in school, boys and girls, so I wanted to make a movie on that. So the reason why I picked you is because you're also 10 and it fits the character profile very well. So, but I without a doubt mean it that everyone loved you in your first film with me. They literally said to me, I was not even needed in it. You alone made the whole film. And so I was speaking to your father a couple days ago. I asked him, what do you want after you've done the film? Are you a Messi fan or something? And then I found out, I know what I'm bringing you. Some chocolates, some food. I know you're a foodie, Amar. So, any more questions you have, you're very welcome to ask me. How are you feeling about this?
Well, I can't really say that until it begins.
Okay, so what we'll do is that before each scene, I will talk you through it myself. Alright. Now, obviously, I'll be wearing this because of the corona stuff, but when it comes to you filming, you'll be wearing a mask.
What do you mean by mask? Like face mask or?
So that's a good question. So this is the face mask, but I mean a full mask covering your face. So the mask is not, it's a, you know, a paper plate we have at birthday. I used to have at my birthday parties, we had those big, जिसमें हम खाना खाते थे. Right, we ate food in those. So your father will be wearing a black paper plate mask. You will be wearing a white one. Now, the start of the movie is you setting up the chessboard, and you're basically going to eventually put your mask on. Okay? And the last scene is you trying to rip your mask off. However, there's another mask. So paper plates, when you buy them in the shops, if you notice, they come in these big stacks, and they're always sitting into each other. So you'll be wearing one big mask, but it's got two plates attached to each other. So in that, you will have to rip one paper plate off, and the other one will remain on. Okay. Now, some scenes will be shot in the morning, some in the afternoon, and some towards night. Now, I will be coming in and out from my university because my university is closer to my house. I have to go for an hour or so, and then I'll come directly over here. Now, for day one, my mother wanted to accompany, so you met her, but on all the other days, it'll be me and my assistant. Assistant is just a house fellow. His name is Nasir. And any questions you have alongside, you're very welcome to ask. Okay? So just be aware that there will be one camera always running, which is not this one. This one I'll be controlling, and the other one will be my phone. Alright? So basically, he'll be holding, Nasir will hold on to this while I film you. So it's a record that that's how you're doing your acting, this is how I'm doing my filming. So you can even see, in fact, I brought the other equipment too. This is what I'll be using to film you with. That stand I brought, which is a tripod for the record, this basically I bought a couple years back. It's basically, it's simpler, you can see. It's simpler, you basically put this part, this comes out, right? And this you can put over this. So then it's more efficient, you can walk around faster. Also, I was just thinking that you will be a lot more efficient with this technology, because you know there's so many people now who make films with even more expensive cameras than these. But when it comes to this, I read up that there's a man, and you like this. Are you a Gatorade fan? Yeah. There's a man who made a Gatorade ad for TV, and he made the whole thing and all, and then everyone asked him, this has to have been made on a cinema camera. So when you go to the cinema and you watch all your Avengers and all, they always film on a very high like TV like resolution ko kehte hain, 4K, 8K. This man made it on HD, TV quality. No one could tell the difference. Ki, acha, look at this now. Like we can't tell the difference if it's cinema or if it's TV. That's how good it was. Only because he knew how to set the lighting up, where to place his camera. So I'll be keeping it very easy for you, very simple. Also because there's a concept I'm following called showing and not telling. The telling part was your request that about the no dialogues, because a movie is a lot more powerful when no one speaks. But the acting, their element there is then very like strong. And when I realized that when I showed your film to my teacher in university, they said if you could continue the same film with the same actor, or if you could do another movie with him, it'll be amazing, because he's really really good, he's very talented. So everyone is excited that you're back, and and when I told my parents, they were like, no doubt, of course you're going to choose Amar. Poor Amar. My own nani, she lives with me, just like you live with your dadi. So she knows your parents quite well. So she asked me the other day, saying, what are you doing? I said, I'm filming. And she said, whom? I said, well, Amar Hashmi. Oh God, she said, poor boy. Yeah, what are you going to do to him? Hussein, please buy him something after all that. So we were all having a good laugh. She was saying, Hussein, you better. I get scoldings from her. Daan khatam. All of that, just because she loves the fact that when I'm leaving for school early in the morning, she's awake. And I cross her bedroom and she's like, come here. Yes, what do you need? Come closer. Ta. So that's pretty much it. Okay? We can have these talks whenever you want. Okay? You don't have to feel nervous about it. Obviously, the reason also why I've brought a few people with me, just as little as possible, is because I don't want you to get nervous. I want you to feel relaxed, enjoy it, because this is not going to be your traditional film anymore. So you obviously study maths. Do you like it? No? Okay.
For now, yes, but not next year.
But not next year. I didn't give my math exam, by the way, just by the way, so you know, because I had trouble like you, so I actually ended up skipping it. Yeah, so I actually gave all my other exams but my math exam. I even ended up giving Urdu, so my teacher would come at 7 a.m. in the morning to teach me at home. Action. Your father's standing right there. Yeah, I'll come like this. So, yeah. you will also do it and I will also edit it, because the thing is that it may look slightly better if you do it. Because in editing and what you're doing can come out very different. So, and I also know that because of Eid and everything, you're not going to be entirely free to, reshoot. I know because your father was telling me you're going to be pretty busy on Eid. Okay.
Oh, you've been on before.
Yeah, but I mean, just saying, you're going to have to do some family stuff, no? You have your mask on?
Are we starting the scene?
Yes, we're starting to see that. Put your finger on the one. I'll give you one. 3, 2, 1, go. Thumbs up.
Trying to build some more character. Excellent. Back and forth. Doesn't have to make sense. It's character building. That's how I built my character. I'll make sure you have got some character as well. No slacking down. No slacking. Just effort. That's how you do it. That's how I did it. For hours and hours and hours. Gives me a world of good. Come on, good, good.
Alright, that's really good.
Should I do this at a reasonable speed or slow?
So you do it at your reasonable speed, but I'll just tell you my figure. Place your hand on the one that you're going to use. Okay, give me this way. Which one is it? This one, right? I'll say action and 3, 2, 1, okay? Three, two, one, go.
I never slacked. I never slacked at all. slapping either. Wet with the water. That's where you get sweat well. Come on, hurry up, no slapping. I never slapped. I never slapped at all. Don't take any slapping either.
To the right side of the frame, on this side,
This side, yeah.
this side, you give him a small pat on his back.
Okay.
नहीं not a thapki.
No, like a mother.
A different hand gesture from that, no?
Not bad, but then I won't show your face.
I don't think you should show her face. She just walks round. She does a full circle. Maybe she starts from here. She cuts in front of him, and when she comes on this side, she just goes like this.
Yeah.
And you stay bent and crouched and miserable again. Okay?
To walk around him, and I'm basically going to pull out of the wall, come back up here, and then you do yourself.
Yeah, sir. No,
So-
what? You were going to walk up the wall.
No, sorry. Let me explain. So I have to basically do like a wipe,
Okay.
and then come up,
Okay.
and as it comes here, you do your walk.